Hey there, everyone. Unfortunately, it looks like we might have bid farewell to cash transactions sooner than we think. Right now, cash is more than just a convenient method of payment. It's become part of the problem, particularly when it comes to fraud. Thieves can easily steal cash, and it's also simple to hide, manipulate, and counterfeit. In contrast, using credit or debit cards offers a bit more security. But there's big news on the horizon. A new report from the Treasury Department outlines essential changes regarding cash and coins, so stick around because I'll dive into the specifics shortly. Before we get started, though, I have a quick favor to ask. If you enjoy these updates, please take a second to hit that like button. It really helps us out. Now let's get into it. How many of you actually enjoy paying with cash? I certainly do, but I have to admit, credit cards have their own appeal. However, a significant shift is on the way, especially concerning the penny. The Treasury Department has issued its final order for producing new pennies, and you might be wondering why that's important. Let's rewind a bit to February when President Trump made headlines by proposing to stop minting new pennies altogether, citing the costs involved. He stated, "For far too long, the United States has minted pennies which literally cost us more than 2 cents to produce. This is wasteful. I have instructed my Secretary of the Treasury to halt production of new pennies." And he's not wrong. Look at these figures. It cost taxpayers over $179 million just to produce 4.5 billion pennies in fiscal year 2023. That's about 3 cents for each penny. It's astonishing when you think about it. According to a recent Mint report, it now takes approximately 3.7 cents to create and distribute just one penny, marking a 20% increase from the previous year, due to rising metal prices like zinc and copper. But why is the potential disappearance of the penny such a big deal? Well, losing the penny could lead retailers to round prices up to the nearest 5 cents, which might not seem significant, but it definitely affects customers over time. Recently, the federal government placed its last order for penny blanks, a crucial step towards potentially ending the production of the 1-cent coin. The U.S. Mint will continue to produce pennies only as long as it has an inventory of the blanks. However, they have not defined how long this inventory will last, so we're left wondering how long before pennies become a thing of the past. Now let's look at Canada. They've already transitioned away from using coins like the penny, leading to inflation and more consumers using credit and debit cards instead of cash. In the U.S., we've seen several retailers, including major chains like Target, Walmart, Dollar Tree, and Costco, stopping acceptance of damaged dollar bills. What do I mean by damaged? If a dollar bill is torn, ripped, wet, or has corners missing, these retailers won't accept it. In fact, the Bureau of Engraving, partnered with the Secret Service, has started a new initiative to prevent retailers and banks from accepting mutilated banknotes altogether, and high-denomination bills are included in this. You might ask why a retailer would refuse to take cash. One major reason is the higher risk of counterfeit bills. The $100 bill is the most counterfeited in the world. Plus, some stores, particularly smaller ones, might struggle with their cash drawers, especially during non-peak hours when they haven't had many sales yet. That can lead to security concerns as well. Keeping cash on hand can be risky. Now, I'd like to share a personal story that highlights these changes. Recently, I visited Subway to grab lunch for myself and my husband. Fast food can be pricey, especially in Southern California, and when I tried to pay with a $50 bill, the cashier hesitated. "Do you have anything smaller?" she asked. I said, "No, this is all I have," and she replied, "Well, I'm not sure I have change for that." This situation seems increasingly common, whether you're trying to pay with larger bills like a $100 bill or even a $50. Many restaurants and shops simply won't accept them anymore. It's baffling, especially since I often find myself dining out with my family or friends and spending close to $100 for a meal. Yet I'm often met with, "Sorry, we only take cash in small denominations." Many retailers have started charging extra fees, 2% to 4%, to use credit or debit cards while simultaneously refusing to accept cash for damaged bills or higher denominations. It feels like a conundrum that's hard to escape. So I want to hear from you. Are you noticing similar trends in your local shops? What denominations are they rejecting, or what fees are they charging? Please share your experiences in the comments. I'd love to know if this is happening in your area. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more updates. See you in the next video.